Hi, this is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433, and I am bringing you another pick a card reading. This one is for those that want to watch about love. Yes, I know those are the preferred pick a card readings. So this one is, I'm calling this one Calling in Your Soulmate. Because we're going to try and see, it's for those of you who want to know more about your soulmate. Maybe you haven't met that person yet, and you want to know what to be on the lookout for, what to expect. Ooh, I don't want no surprises, right? So, do know that I do personal readings. I am now, caught up with my readings. And if you need one, you can always reach out to me at moongoddess114433 at gmail.com. Information should be in the description box. Now, we have 3 piles to choose from. I did use Bath & Body Works body spray to choose from this time. Pile 1 is Snowflakes and Cashmere. Pile 2 is Forever Red. And pile 3 is Sparkling Nights. So if you need more time to choose your video, go ahead and pause it. The decks that I used Beginner's Tarot, which I don't have a box for. And I used the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to go ahead and move these options out of the way. Okay. For those of you that picked option number 1 with the Bath & Body Works Snowflakes and Cashmere, this is your reading. Let's call in your soulmate, okay? So, let's find out more about what your soulmate might look like. So we have the King of Swords. This is someone who, let's see here. He may, and I just, if you're masculine watching, I'm sorry, I just read like, I'm a feminine, so that's just how I read it. So just reverse it, flip it and reverse it. Just take it how it resonates. So you have the King of Swords. This is someone who is, they are highly intelligent, very smart. They may be in the legal field. They may be a lawyer, and might be a police officer. May be a court clerk. You don't know. This person is authoritative and I think I already said this, but very highly intelligent. They may, of course, have dark hair. And if this is a masculine, you're a feminine watching and you're wanting for your masculine or a masculine, it's however you resonate. Shout out to all my subscribers. I love all of you. But this person may have a really big sword. So, just FYI. So, yeah. Also, there's a King of Swords. Swords is air. And that could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So when I see the King of Swords, I often think lawyer. So, doesn't have to be, but, for some of you that may resonate. Then how are you going to meet this person? Ugh. The Ten of Swords. Yuck. The good thing is, tens are the end of cycles. So you've had a hard time, and the Swords, of course, has to do with communication, information. So you may actually had to have gone to court. You may meet this person in court. Maybe someone's legal representation. Again, with the lawyers, I'm hearing. You may have to go to the police station and file an affidavit, and they're the one that takes your report. You may have to call the police to your home, and they're the officer that shows up in uniform. Okay? What is something that you will have in common? The the Emperor. So you're both dominant personalities. You both like to take the lead. Very authoritative. You both like to have things your way. Go to Burger King. Get it your way. What obstacles do you have to overcome? 7 of Pentacles. Well, the 7 of Pentacles has to do with the growth. You know, your financial growth, prosperity, abundance. But the way he's standing there with his hand on his hips, I'm just getting a sense of, especially since you both are in the Emperor energy, that it's like the obstacle you have to overcome is which one of you is the one that's bringing in the bread. Who's the breadwinner? Who's going to be the one, like, who's the one, is like, y'all's obstacle is deciding which one of you is the one that wears the pants. That's the energy I'm picking up on. And then a card that's going to represent what your relationship is going to look like, and what your future together. Wow. That looks ugly, okay, but I'm not getting a feeling of anyone breaking everything. It's just the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. So there is an obstacle, okay, and there's a lot of water rushing here, so there's going to be some emotionals. The cups are stacked high. What I'm sensing is just like these 7 Pentacles are stacked high. Y'all's going to have to let go of behavior patterns like control issues. Fighting about who's wearing the pants. Y'all's going to have to decide and go over that mountain to continue and make the relationship work. You're going to have to, someone is going to have to submit. I mean, you can't both be the dominant partner. I mean, I'm sure you could take turns in different issues. I mean, there's give and take. And then your romance angels. Oh my God. Yeah. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Exactly. You can't both be the Emperor. You know, I mean, would be fun to both be the Emperor, but technically someone needs to be the Empress, okay? So that's your soulmate reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I hope you had fun listening. I hope you had a laugh with that. Going on to those of you that picked pile 2. For those of you that picked Forever Red, let's call in your soulmate. Okay. Let's find out a little bit about maybe what they look like, or, oh, the Ace of Wands. They don't really tell us what they look like, does it? It does tell us they may have a very large penis. They may be very well endowed. Ace of Wands. The Wands is a fire energy. So they don't have to be, but they could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Maybe in their chart somewhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This card doesn't really tell us much about what the appearance is, other than they probably have a very large penis. Wow. How will you meet? Okay, in the Hanged Man. So you're going to meet this person while in suspension. Like waiting. I'm getting a sense of like waiting at a bus stop. Like you're waiting for your bus or waiting for your plane. It's a sense of you're waiting. It's in a sense of you're waiting. You're just hanging around. You're waiting. That's when you're going to meet this person. What are you going to have in common? The 8 of Wands. You both appreciate the fast travel of communication, fast traveling. You both might like to travel a lot. You both probably like information data, like internet, high-speed internet, for example. You might both have laptops and smartphones and be into all this high-tech gear. What kind of obstacles will you have to overcome? The King of Cups. So you or your person is going to be very flirtatious, very charming. It may cause some jealousy issues in the other one, back and forth. Maybe some mirroring of that back and forth. And what is your future relationship going to look like? Okay, so you have the Two of Swords. So when this represents your relationship, what this tells me is that, first of all, you're going to have to not go by what you see. You're going to have to go by your intuition. You're going to have to go by your intuition, which is represented by the moon and the birds. You're going to have to go by your logic, which is the swords. And you're going to have to go by your heart, which is the water with the emotions, okay? You can't always just listen. You can't always go by what you see. You know, it's more than that. It's what you feel. It's what you know, okay? You're going to have to follow all your senses with this relationship. Your romance angel's advice: new love. A new person has stirred your romantic interests, your feelings, I'm sorry. So you're not going to see this person coming. It's going to be unexpected, even though you're seeing this reading, and I'm telling you right now that it's coming. You know, just remember, when it does happen, you go, oh my God, Billy Joe from Moon Goddess 114433 said this was going to happen. I didn't think it was. I thought, whatever. I was going to skip the reading, but, you know, hey, wow, this really happened. Just kidding. So, yeah, a new person is going to come in, and they're going to sweep you off with that big phallus right there. They're going to, yeah. Why am I getting a lot of sexual energy with this reading? That's not what this is about, y'all. That's not what this is about. Like, I'm just seeing, you know, tying you up, blindfolding you, repeatedly having sex with you with that big old wand, making you have all these wet orgasms, getting down and eating you out on their knees till you're absolutely, with them cupids, you got butterflies flying everywhere. No, I'm done talking to y'all, deck 2. It's not always about sex. Okay, sometimes it can be always about sex. Okay. I am moving on to those of you that picked pile 3. Those of you that picked pile 3 with the Sparkling Knights. Okay. So what does your soulmate look like? Oh, looks like death. I'm just teasing. The death is a Scorpio card, number 13. It's a Scorpio. They may have it in their sun, moon, or rising. But actually, this is telling me, for some of you, they may be older than you. I'm really not getting that strongly. That's just a very twinge, maybe 1 out of 100. Mostly what it has to do with, this person has a dark side. But that is attractive to you. They might be into grunge rock, maybe heavy metal, maybe they're into dark rap music. They may have dark hair. They may like to wear a lot of dark black clothing. If they're a woman, they may like to paint their fingernails black. I love painting mine black. Maybe when they cook, they burn all their food. Who knows? It's a dark energy. Dark energy. We must accept our light and our dark, right? How are you going to meet this person? Page of Pentacles. Y'all hear that thunder outside? Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, Page of Pentacles. This tells me you're going to meet this person possibly at work, but Page is a young energy. So, they may be, either it might be you at your new employment, or they may be a new employer. I'm sorry. They may be a new employee at your employment. You know, if you've been at your job, maybe all of a sudden they start this new job where you work. Or you start a new job and you meet them there. Doesn't mean y'all work in the same place. It may mean that they may be a delivery person at your job. They may be someone who fills the vending machines at your job. But it has to do around with your work area. What kind of things will you have in common? Well, you have the Six of Swords. So you've both been through some choppy waters. You've both had some really terrible relationships. You both went through some bullshit. But now you're coming through some clear water. Things are straightening up. You're balancing your life back out again. You're starting to see the other side. What kind of obstacles are you going to have to overcome? So we have the Hermit card. This is, of course, this tells me that you may be introverts. You have probably a tendency to be to yourself a lot. You may, even if you're an extrovert, maybe outside in work or around other people, outside of work. Like when I'm at work, I seem outgoing. But when I come home, and even on my videos, I seem outgoing. But when I'm at home, I hermit myself in my room like a hermit crab. I'm a Cancer. I stay in my room. So you probably tend to stay to yourself. Maybe you like to study spiritual stuff. And you get all involved in whatever you're studying. Whatever you're into at that time, you're totally focused. And that's how this person is too. So to be able to, when that becomes an obstacle, is when you're not doing it together, and when you're actually, it actually causes a void between you. Okay, what does Spirit say about your future? You had two cards here. You had the Magician and the Star. So I'm just hearing y'all's going to make magic together. The Magician manifests their reality. So y'all's going to be able to manifest magic between you. You have the Star card, which lets me know it's like, just like where y'all went through choppy waters before, it's like for both of you, this is on both parts, where y'all are each other's light at the end of the tunnel. It's like that light in the darkness for each other. And then from the Romance Angels, I had two cards came out as well. You have Express Your Love. That goes with the Hermit card. Don't get all bottled up to yourself. Express yourself to this person. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Y'all are magicians. Y'all have called in each other together. You both may be into witchcraft. You may be doing some form of magic and manifestation. Affirmations. Calling in your soulmate is part of manifesting. So I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. This was Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. Thanks.